look at 40. We're going to take a look at 45's lies about Cohen. 45 went on the attack against his former attorney, Michael Cohen, saying his former attorney is a weak person and trying to avoid jail time by lying. See, 45 is a weak person because he dodged the draft 5 times. And of course, 45 would know all about lying because 45 has told about damn near 7,000 lies since taking office. So of course he would know about those too. He was trying to avoid jail time by lying about negotiations with Russian officials about a possible 45 tower development in Moscow. But the squatter twisted several facts in service of his points. 45 claimed that Cohen is making up a story, but there is corroborated evidence that Cohen gave, including emails that supports the version of events that Cohen is telling prosecutors. 45 said that the 45 Tower Moscow project described by Cohen was a very public deal that everybody knew about and was written about in newspapers. The public didn't even know about it until well into 45's presidency that discusses about a tower project in Moscow that took place during the campaign. 45 said that Cohen is lying in hopes of getting a reduced sentence for things that have nothing to do with me. In fact, 2 of the things Cohen pleaded guilty to in August were campaigning finances violations related to hush money paid to Stormy Daniels at the direction of 45. Cohen pleaded guilty on November 29th to lying to 2 congressional committees investigating Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election. Cohen admitted that in an attempt to shield 45 from investigation and scrutiny, he misled Congress about the extent and duration of negotiations with Russian officials about a possible 45 tower development in Moscow. Contrary to what he told Congress, that those talks broke off in January of 2016, Cohen said they continued with 45's knowledge until June of that year after 45 became the presumptive Republican nominee, or Republican nominee, which is what it should be called. 45 was asked about these developments before he departed from the G20 summit in Argentina. Cohen making up a story. 45 claimed that Cohen is making up a story, but there is no evidence to support. But there is evidence to support that what Cohen is saying. 45 on November 29th. So here's the story. Go back and look at the paper that Michael Cohen wrote before he testified in the House or Senate. It talked about his position. What he's trying to do, because he's a weak person and not a very smart person. 45 is a weak person and he's not very smart, so he knows about that. What he's trying to do is end, and it's very simple. He got himself a big prison sentence, and he's trying to get a much lesser sentence by actually telling the truth. The paper that Michael Cohen wrote refers to a 2-page letter that Cohen submitted to the House and Senate Intelligence Committee on August 28th of 2017 or September 19th, 2017, written statement to the Senate Intelligence Committee before he was scheduled to testify. So basically, Cohen is telling the truth, and Trump is afraid. And 45 is afraid. Basically, he knows there's no way out of this for him, and they basically stated that Cohen has basically made statements, and they could corroborate what he said. Now 45 makes statements, and they can't corroborate what he said. Why? Because nobody really was there when he made these claims.